Welcome to the second session on developing risk response plans, which is a vital process in ensuring that risks effectively managed throughout the project lifecycle. In this video, we'll cover the steps involved in creating risk response plans, the essential components of these plans, and how they contribute to the overall project success. So, what exactly are risk response plans? Risk response plans are structured documents detailing the specific actions to be taken to address identified risks. And these plans include both proactive measures for minimizing threats and contingency actions for managing residual or emergent risks. They ensure that the project teams are prepared to handle uncertainties effectively. The steps taken in developing risk response plan. The process here involves several key steps. The first one is to start by reviewing the risk register to identify high priority risks. Next, you select the most suitable response strategies, such as mitigating or transferring or accepting or avoiding. The third step here includes defining a clear and actionable steps for addressing each risks. Next, you need to prepare a contingency plan for residual risks and fallback plans for failed responses. So in case that you have set an action to be taken against one of these risks, in case of that, let's say mitigation or whatever action for threats, let's say had reduced the impact on the project constraints, you need also to develop a second, let's say, case scenario, which is known as fallback plans for failed responses. And finally, you assign a specific roles and responsibilities to ensure the accountability and clarity in execution. Who is responsible to take the action or to let's say to perform the action when dealing with threats? Here are the key components that is can be considered as a component of the risk response plans. An effective risk response plan includes the following components such as the actions. Actions outlines the steps required to execute the chosen strategies. The next component here is the contingency plan, and that is to manage the residual risks or potential issues. The next component is the fallback plans that provides an alternative actions if the initial response is unsuccessful. Risk owners also as a key component in risk response plan, and risk owners who are responsible for implementing the actions and monitoring the outcomes. So these components ensure a comprehensive and actionable approach to risk management. Now let's talk about the importance of having contingency and fallback plans. Contingency plans are essential for addressing risks that might arise despite initial mitigation efforts. Similarly, fallback plans offers an alternatives if the primary action do not achieve the desired results. And these plans ensure that the project remains resilient and can adapt to unforeseen challenges, minimizing also the potential disruption on the project. Assigning roles and responsibility to each of these threats or opportunities. Assigning roles and responsibilities is a very critical aspect of developing the risk response plans. And each risk must have a designated owner responsible for monitoring and taking an action for that risks. Also, executing the planned actions and reporting on progress. So, clear assignment of roles ensures the accountability and helps to avoid delays in response implementation. Integration with project management plans. So risk responses plans should be integrated into the broader project management plan, ensuring the alignment with the project objectives, schedules, budgets, and resource allocations. A regular updates to these plans are necessary as risks evolve or new risks emerge, maintaining their relevance and effectiveness. Now let's understand how risk responses plan contribute to the project success. So a well-defined risk response plan contribute significantly to project success by enhancing or reducing the uncertainty within each of these risks, and also reducing the impact on the project overall success. With predefined actions, teams can make informed decision quickly, minimizing the disruption. Additionally, a structured planning builds stakeholder confidence, demonstrating a proactive approach to risk management. Here are the common challenges and solutions when creating a risk response plan. So, common challenges in developing risk response plans includes include a lack of clarity in actions or insufficient stakeholder involvement and lack of monitoring of these risks. And these can be addressed by defining a detailed and specific actions, also engaging the stakeholders early and regularly reviewing and updating the response plans to maintain their effectiveness. And to summarize our session, we say that risk response plans are comprehensive documents that outlines the actions, contingency plans, and roles and responsibility to address the risks effectively. By following a structured process to develop these plans and integrating them into the overall project management plans, teams can enhances their readiness and ensures the alignment with the project goals. Regular updates ensures that the plans remain relevant and effective throughout the project lifecycle.